Yeah, I'm waiting for a couple people to come in. And then we will get this discussion rolling. Hey, y'all. All right. Sure. So I'm just trying to wait, y'all, because a lot of people has been saying that they've been getting the notification late. So trying to wait. Was that easier to do? That's pretty. Was that easier to do? That's what, when it cut, did it cut easier?
Do a little extra to get these little pieces to stay.
That's pretty. I like that.
It's not done.
Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna get on to it. So the title of this is will you continue to garden and prep if things get better? And the reason why I thought to do this topic is because a lot of people is messaging, leaving comments and stuff saying that, oh, it's not any food shortages or anything like that. It's just warehouse, like not enough employees in the warehouse because of the pandemic and all that stuff. Like people seriously think that it's just something that's gonna get better, and it may do. It may get better. Lady Dagger status. Hi, Jill. How are you? I am good, honey. How are you? Thanks for coming in. So it may get better. But my thing is, so many people have started gardening and so many people have started prepping. Just over the course of a year, a little over a year since the pandemic started. My thing is, if things get better, are you gonna hang up your garden skills? Are you gonna let go of your prepping skills? Are you gonna stop doing it and just go back to normalcy? Or is something you're gonna be doing? Like, is this like a lifestyle change for most of you? Me personally, um, I can't say it's a lifestyle change because I've always done it. Now I've taken a break. So the question is, will I take a break? No. No. I only took a break because we was moving around and stuff like that. Those of you knew, I told you, and those of you that knew haven't, probably don't know this, but I have told y'all that's been following me, when hubby was active duty, it was so much going on. I couldn't continue to do the prepping and couldn't do the gardening stuff, living on base the way I wanted to. So that's my stop. That was my stop. Now we are more settled. With him being out of the Marine Corps, I can do more now. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, you think you're doing it now. You think you put that one here. I'll upload that one today. So he doing more shirts, y'all. So Lady Dagger status said, I'm great. Those people are in denial. It's better to prep and never use than to never prep and die from hunger. And you're so right, Lady Dagger Status. You're so right. Like the amount of, and like a lot of the comments, at first I was leaving them, but when I started seeing people doing whole threads, I mean whole threads, and some of the negative ones that don't believe in prepping and gardening and stuff, especially due to what's going on, most of them was like, I felt like um was what's the word, persuading the other ones that was, kind of, should I do this, should I not do this. They was like literally talking a whole lot of nonsense, persuading them not to do it, that it's actually, just, I don't know, just a thing, just a season or a time or whatever the case may be, however you want to put it. So I started removing those comments because I don't want nothing to negatively impact people decision on if they should be gardening, if they should be prepping. Elsa, hold up, no, Elisa, I cannot say your last name. I'm not gonna try because I know I'm gonna mess it up. But said they be trying to shame folks. Yeah, yeah. And some people that don't know really what they want to do, like if this is something they should do or they shouldn't do. I had a lot of people that would come in there and was just like, it'd be like whole threads, and I just would delete the whole thread. At first, like I said, I was leaving it, but it got to the point to where it was no point in leaving it. It was no point in leaving it, because it was just a lot of negativity or whatever. I don't think none of us should stop prepping or gardening. A lot of people, a lot of y'all is first time gardeners, and you done started now. Why stop? Why stop? Things is not getting better. It's not getting better. Lavender for Luck. Hey, honey, how are you? GT grows in Alaska. Hey, Tashi 23. Hello. Hey, honey. Carolina Gardner. I will always grow my own food, no matter what. No matter what. It's a way of life for me. I'm glad to hear that, Carolina Gardner. Simone P said, "Hey, girl. Hey, family. And I will garden for the rest of my life. I will pass this on to my daughter. It's a life skill." All right. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Never for luck say, "Hey, lady, that status." 11. So what we was talking about was how people are trying to persuade you. Those videos where I've been doing of going to like different stores and stuff. The comments, y'all. The comments has been real. Okay. Comments has been real. A lot of negative stuff. Y'all, you cannot let nobody discourage you from doing it, because those are going to be the main ones that's on. Y'all see everything from the weather to I have to be careful of how I word things, not only for YouTube, but other reasons. I'm just gonna say, y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's done happen. Then you look at different things for the weather and stuff, the storms, the hurricanes, stuff like that. Why would you go back to not being prepared if things get better, as if nothing else can happen? That's my main thing. That's my main thing. Like, why would you do that? Like, and then why would you jump on here and try to persuade other people from doing for their family and doing what they think is best? For what reason? One thing I wanted to talk to y'all about. I saw with the storm with Hurricane Ida. It's sad. You had people that said they couldn't leave because they didn't have gas money to travel. Okay, that was really, really sad, and that's something to think about. If you have to put back $10-15 here and there, and just never touch it, because that is that some didn't have vehicles, okay, but I saw where some had vehicles but had no gas. And if you have gas, you can drive inland. If y'all have to sit on the side of the road or in a Walmart parking lot or something, driving inland where the storm, you don't have to, just because you have, if a storm is coming and you got gas and it's a bad storm like Ida was, you could drive inland. You just may have to bug out in your car, you know, rather than saying, oh, I don't have money for a hotel or this. You have to do what you have to do. But when you say you don't have any gas money, that right there, then, you know, you really can't do much. So I was like, man, another part of prepping is putting some cash, enough for gas, you know, enough for gas, or enough to buy you, if you don't have a car or something, enough to buy you a bus ticket or something if something happens. You may have to take a bus out. You need enough for a bus, and you can start now, $5, $10 here and there. Find something that you can cut from. If you smoke, if you drink, you can start right there. You may help you to take some of them things and stretch it out so you don't have to buy them as much. But those, you could take $2, $3, or whatever, and put it back, because that was, when I saw that, that was just like so sad. Like, so sad. And I understand it, because I have been there. I have been to that point where I didn't have a dollar to my name, you know, so I can understand with a storm coming, you got your family and stuff, and you don't have gas money to leave. You have a whole vehicle, and that goes back to something I always heard growing up. My granny used to always say, in the last days, or not to get biblical, but when the Bible starts fulfilling itself, you may have people that has money and cannot spend it. Okay, look at this. You got people that's wealthy, but there are shortages. They have money but can't spend it on some of the things they want because there are shortages. So what do the money get you? It may come a point where you can have money and have no food. There's no food to buy. You know, so some people had cars and stuff, had transportation, but had no fuel to put in it. You know, so that's just like, whew, that's a lot. Like I said, if you don't drive or something, have something to get you a bus ride inland somewhere, okay? A bus ride inland. Let's see. I have missed Carolina Gardner. Hey, honey. Nana for Luck said, I am hooked. I look for things to play each day. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Elisa said exactly. You said it right. Elisa, last name Kundi. Kundi? Okay, honey. Lavender for Luck said, hey, Carolina Gardner. So GT Grows It. Alaska said, hello, Lady Dagger. Carolina Gardner. Lavender for Luck. All in the chat. I'm your daddy. Oh, your name. Okay. He came straight out and said, I'm your daddy. Hey, PYT. Is that? Okay, I know a song that's PYT, but I'm just not gonna say that's what you're saying, okay? But hello, welcome. Carolina Gardner said, well, hello, Lavender. Nice to meet you and glad you're here. Hello, Alaska. Nice to meet you, too. That was Harbor. Yeah, Lavender for Luck. That was. Like, oh, my goodness. Later that status says, hi, GT. Tawana Harris. I was always taught to have 3 months to a year of food and extra cash because you just never know what will happen. Tupelo, Mississippi in the house, honey. I can relate. I have told y'all so many times. My granny used to always tell my uncle, because it was my granny and one of my uncles is primarily who raised me. And she was all, I remember late nights, and she would say, Hey, we need to start back up on some rice. We need to stop up on this, and you need to have at least this in case we have to get out of here. That's what she would say, because we was prone to tornadoes back home. And we want always go to a hotel. Every time when they said a tornado warning, she would get me and my brothers, and we'll wait till my uncle got out of work, and we went to a hotel. I remember the hotel that we normally would go to, we call it the Ramada Inn. That's when they was nice back in the day, because now you find a Ramada Inn and it's the boom boom room. Okay, so now I think they even got like hourly something there. They weren't like that back in the day. But Tupelo, honey, I know exactly where you are. Oh my goodness, that just made me so happy. Mississippi in the house. 601. Okay, so let's see. Lavender for Luck said thumbs up, please. Thank you so much, Lavender for Luck, for letting them know. Queenie Walker, hey Queenie, how are you? Lavender for Luck said Garden of Tweety. I didn't see Garden of, oh, there you go, honey. I skipped right over you. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. No, it jumped. It jumped. That's what it was. So I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't even see. Okay, we right here now. We right here. Lavender for Luck says, hey, Tawana. Shawanda. I hope I said this. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Shawanda. Lavender for Luck says, hey, Shawanda. Lady Dagger status said, I went to get some more cans and they went up 4 cents from last month. Honey, that don't surprise me. Don't surprise me. Things are going up like crazy, Like, that's why I've been trying to stock as much as I can. I did a Sam's Club haul. I filmed that video, and it'll come out tomorrow. It'll come out tomorrow and giving y'all a look at the garden, update on the garden. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all haven't been getting much garden videos from me, and this is why. When we have this deep heat like we've been having, 100 degrees, like literally 100 degrees, and they've been saying it's 100 degrees, feeling like 105. I'm almost at my peak for certain things in that type of heat here. Around this time, we planting greens and brassicas and stuff like that, fall crops. But I do have some cucumbers and stuff going because I got extras. My fall garden will not be as big as my spring and summer garden because of the things that you grow. You're growing a lot of greens and brassicas and stuff like that, like I said. So my spring and summer gardens, y'all seen, was humongous, okay? But when it comes to like the greens and stuff, you growing them, but they not like, like your squash and your eggplants, which I still have some growing. I got to do a harvest tomorrow. If it's God's will, I got to do a harvest tomorrow. But that is pretty much why it's only so much you can start showing in a fall garden. There's things still showing. It'll be mainly updates and stuff like that. So what I am going to be doing, I got some things I'm saving seeds from. So I'll be doing videos like that, and also stocking up videos too. Like with things right now is different from last year and different from the year before that, to where we done saw a series of events from last year up until this very day that says anything. We always know anything can happen. But this is like you almost like, okay, when that breaking news gonna come? At least I am. When is that breaking news gonna come through with something else? Okay, I saw where there's another variant out. Another one had the one that started with the D, the one that started with the L, and now it's one starting with an A. And the article that I saw, it's been 2 confirmed from some travelers that's over here now. That's the article that I saw. You just don't know how this thing gonna play out. So it's not like it was a year ago or a couple months ago. It seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Now they playing with, I ain't gonna say playing with the food, but food is scarce, okay? So it may get to the point to where everybody, even the people that's not paying attention to it, may have to get down and get some seeds. So I'm gonna be doing the videos of, I have one of saving seeds, okay? That's why I'm study stocking. And what I normally do during the fall months is I search the well, looking for our seeds and stuff that's discounted, because they'll last for next spring and summer, okay? So even though I'm saving seeds, I'm also still gonna be purchasing seeds, getting stuff situated. I've been neglecting, but everything is still good. I'll show you. I've been neglecting the indoor garden. I ain't gonna lie. I've been having too much on my plate to get out there and deal with the indoor garden. Plus, my garage has been so hot, 100 degrees outside, feeling like 105. They saying, imagine my garage. My garage, oh my goodness, I would walk out there and get a hit. And I said, nah, it ain't worth me going out there getting no heat stroke, okay? No, 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 no. So that is why, y'all. That is why ain't so much going on when you get into the fall, the fall months or whatever. And in my case, with heat like that, it's dangerous to even be out there trying to do anything. So I still have to drop seeds. I still have to drop my potatoes. I want to drop some peas that I know will do good before frost hit. So I still have a couple things to do, but that's why y'all ain't been getting a lot of the garden tours or whatever. It's because I'm gonna be showing you the same old things. So I did one where it's an update because I have my collard greens and my mustard greens and turnip greens and stuff like that growing. I have the winter squash that I grew from seeds. Oh, they are big now. So I have those things. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that, I won't stop gardening as long as I got strength and it's in God's will, I'm gardening. It's just that a lot of things I started from seed. So I have to wait for them to start getting they grow on before I constantly give y'all those videos now because I'm starting over for a whole nother season. Y'all get what I'm saying? So let's see. We have GT speaking to Alyssa. Queenie Walker said, hello, family. OMG, I started my prep. Thanks so much for inspiring me. You're so welcome, Queenie Walker. I'm so happy, girl. I am so happy. GT said truth. Lavender for Luck said, hey, Queenie. Lady Dagger Status said, thanks, Lavender, for the reminder on the thumbs up. I was so excited for a live. I forgot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Honey, I ain't gonna try to say your name. Apartment Stead. Cause I know I ain't gonna say it right, but she said hello MGL and everyone. Hey honey bun, thanks for coming in. She said hello Queenie Walker. Garden of Tweeties and heck nah, gardening is a way of life for me. I love it and will always grow more of my food until I have to share it and store it. Even if I become a millionaire, I'll grow most, if not all, my food. Honey, I feel the same way. If I became a millionaire, my backyard would be huge and full of food, irrigation system, and all that stuff. Okay, I don't know what they put on that food. I'm growing mine. Lady Lavender for Luck said, Lady Daggers, I know, right? It's too easy to do. GT said, hit the like button, the thumbs up. Thank you, GT. Gardner tweeted, said, I'm at work, y'all. I'll come back and watch when I get off. He said, love family. Thank you so much, Gardner tweeted, for coming in. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your work day. And be safe, okay? Lavender for Luck said, hey, Lenore. Is that how you say it, Lenore? I don't know. Queenie Walker said, hey, everyone. Lavender for Luck says, let's see. It jumped again on me, y'all. It jumped again. Oh, Lord. It jumped. Hold up, y'all. It jumped all the way up. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I'm this far behind. Hold on. Let me catch up. Garden State Gardner. Hey, sir. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Lenore's homes apartment stead. Lenore's apartment stead. I hope I'm saying it right. Hey, Lavender for Luck. Lavender for Luck say, I have so much planted. I look at it and can't wait until something happens. I love it. I know that's right, Lavender for Luck. I know that's right. Elisa Kandi. Laughing. Lady Dagger status. Sipping some soy 55. Hey, honey, welcome. GT says, hello, Garden of Tweety and Lenore and Garden State. Lavender for Luck say, hey, Garden State Gardner. GT LOL. Tawana Harris. Yes, honey. Ava Miller. Hey, I'm new, but welcome, Ava. Welcome. Juanita Gates said, hey, family. Sheila Willa said, good evening, honey. GT is speaking. Lavender is speaking. Joanne Paul. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Hold up, y'all. My allergies is kicking my butt, y'all. Oh, my eyes itching. Let's see. Garden said, okay, everybody's speaking. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, GT. Juanita Gates, hey, Joanne. I'm catching up, y'all. I'm catching up. Let's go. 32 in the chat. 2 thumbs up. Sylvia Standifer. Hey, honey. Lavender for Luck. Say hi, Sylvia. Hey, Letitia. Hey, honey. Okay. It's getting real. Stay prepared. Yes, GT. It really is. It really is. And so many people just do not believe it at all. At all. I don't know what it would take to get people to understand what's right in front of them. I don't know. Lady Dagger status said, make sure you prep your heat too. I put a Mr. Buddy in my cart. Just want to have something. Don't matter where you are. We saw Texas. Yes. Okay. All right. Lavender for Luck said, hey, Letitia, Sheila Wheeler. Speaking. Brenda Jones, hey, getting ready to pick and can my tomatoes. Girl from Ohio will do the thing, Brenda Jones. Do it, girl. So she finna can her tomatoes, y'all. Go ahead on now. Sylvia Standifer said, a butcher told me last month, load your freezer. Child, I'm gardening, canning, and storing everything. I understand. I know that's right, Sylvia. Wow, she said she is gardening, canning, and storing everything. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Larry, Love Notes. Hey, Love Notes. How are you? GT Junior Gross says Sylvia standing for hello. Okay, speaking P&G Media News. Who idea was it to prep? Yours or your husband or both y'all equal? You want to be honest? I'm the prepper. Okay, I'm the prepper. I bought it to him. He said whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing like we had this conversation a couple months ago about if your family or friends or a significant other is not into it as much as you. Y'all probably remember that live screen. I wasn't just doing that live screen just to be nosy or anything. I deal with the same thing. I'm more into it than he is. He just goes with the flow. Whatever. If I want to stock up, I want to stock up. He's not into it like that. And I don't know. I mean, I grew up, always hearing what could happen, Like I say, another thing my granny used to say, what if they say you don't leave your house? You got to have stuff in. And, she was taking care of me and my brothers. So that's what I always say. So it's just like in me, like I grew up from a home of having stuff prepped up and stuff like that. So yeah. So that will be me. I guess some people think I'm crazy because I'm prepping and stuff. So I guess I'm the crazy one, but yeah, he's not into it as much. I'm the one writing everything, trying to figure out we need this. He just go with it. So sometimes I feel like I'm probably he ain't never said it, but sometimes I feel like he probably like she crazy. But hey, that's that's all I know. Okay, that's all I know. Symptoms of Soul 55 said hello. Sylvia Standifer said hey, fam, hey. Lavender for Luck said hey, Brenda, did you hit the thumbs up? Let's see, Crystal's Creation Crafts. Hey, honey. Welcome. Lady Dagger said make sure you have tools and trash bags. That's a good those two are both good. Lady Dagger status. Tools and trash bags, y'all. Trash bags can be used for a lot of different things, okay? You may have to poop in one. I'm just being honest, just keeping it real. You may have to. You may have to use it as a poncho or something. It's so many different things you can do with it. Okay. Sylvia Stanford said thanks for that information. No, GT said Sylvia Stanford, thanks for that information. Shining bright to glow. Say hello. Lavender for Love said great stuff, Lady Dagger. That's why I like doing these lives, y'all, because everybody can put their input in, and we don't know it. We don't, when we come on here and do lives and stuff, it's not to say we know it all. Like, if we be needing other information too, y'all help out and give information more than y'all think. Y'all really, really do. Really, really do. Symptoms of Soul 55 said hey, Crystal Creation Crafts. Love Notes is speaking. GT is speaking. Tawana Harris. Alumni says this winter is going to be really hard. So start getting ready if you're not. What? Tawana Harris? Oh my God. That's what I say, y'all. Don't nothing surprise me now. Don't nothing surprise. Nothing never really surprised me. But even now with the events that's been happening, don't ever surprise me. It don't. See, GT. Oh, Lord. Wait. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch up real quick because I'm going to be so behind. Okay, so. Stay at home cutie. I like that name. Say hello and blessings. 30,000 fold. Thank you for such a great channel. Oh, you're welcome, honey. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Look, all I want to do is just try to help as many people as I can, y'all, because I'm going to tell you, I don't like to see, I don't want to see nobody hungry or in distress, or I guess you could say, when it's simple things that we can do. So yeah, because that brings my spirit down. You know, when I see people like that, I've told y'all, I've mentioned a couple times my situation with empathy and stuff like that. I feel a lot of people, like strangers. Like sometimes when I go in the store, it'd be hard because I can see somebody and it's like almost like I can feel that they are in need or they having a bad day, and it just brings my whole, you know, it does something. It really, really does. So that helps me out too, to make sure everybody is prepared. You know, I don't want to hear that nobody don't have what they need in a situation when there is things that can be done to go ahead and prepare now. And that's the case with a lot of people. They're not paying attention to it. So it catches up with them, you know, and it's sad. It's sad because you have people that watch these videos and stuff and watch our channels and stuff and be in lives and stuff, and they still don't believe, you know. So you can't say that you didn't know or you didn't think of that. And we're talking about those right there. They don't believe, and then they want to criticize you for being a prepper or gardening for, you know, gardening and food storage for, you know, food shortages or whatever the case, disasters or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, really, because you don't want to do, you want to keep everybody else from it, so everybody can be in the same boat, you know. It's just like, oh my goodness. Let's see. Hold up, did it jump again? Yes, it jumped again on me. Hold up, y'all. Stay at home cutie say I'm in a studio and I'm window windowsill gardening. Okay, I'm in a studio and I'm windowsill gardening and getting ready to purchase a grow light from Amazon. You do it, honey. Do it. That's what I'm talking about. Tawana Harris said growing and raising your own food. That is a big key. Alyssa Condi said, hey, Lavender for Love. Love Notes said, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Love Notes. Juanita Gates said, I don't know what to do with my ghost peppers. I don't like anything hot. Sell them, give them away. I would say freeze them, but you would just never eat them. So sell them or give them away. Hang with. Okay, that could go both ways. Hang with. Okay, I'm thinking. Looking at the thumbnails. Hang with Jesus. Said howdy. Hey, how are you? Taniqua says, hello everyone. Hey, Taniqua one. Garden said, did you start thinking about what type of tomato plants you want to plant next year? Garden, I'm not planting any tomato plants next year because I can't eat them. So I have been saying that I'm only gonna plant the stuff that I can eat. The last 2 years I've planted so many different varieties of things to show everybody that you can plant anything. I knew I can't eat it. Y'all been following me. Y'all know I couldn't eat it, but I wanted to just plant different things just to show y'all that, different varieties of the same thing, you can still do it in 5-gallon buckets. So that's what I pretty much did for the past 2 years. So if this God's will, next year I am only planting the stuff that I can eat. And so right now it will be no peppers and no tomatoes in my garden, unless hubby wants me to put 1 or 2 plants of those for him. I won't be doing them because me nor the kids can eat those. So yeah, and I enjoy growing them, but I really lost interest in the pepper part. That's why I put it on the side of the garden. And then I lost interest because I thought I was gonna be able to eat the peppers that wasn't hot but still was sweet peppers, and it's just peppers itself don't agree with me. So yeah. Lavender for Love said, hey, hang on, Jesus, did you hit the thumbs up? Stay at home, cutie. Yeah, Juanita Gates make some pepper sauce. Sylvia Fit, hello. Sylvia Fit Never Quits. Say hello, peeps. Hey, honey. I like your name. GT says, Gates make hot pepper sauce. Say mix up some hot sauce. Mix the and make hot sauce. Lady Dagger status. Ghost peppers are extremely hot. I agree with you. And made hot sauce too spicy alone. Yes, because we sell them. And that's mainly what people saying they do. They make a hot sauce with her. But she said she don't like nothing hot. So if she make a sauce with them, she ain't gonna eat. She's probably still not gonna eat that neither. Juanita Sylvia Stanford said, Juanita, we make hot sauce and pepper sauce. We mix other peppers with it. Okay, that may take down the heat. I'm not sure though. Let me try to catch up though. Stay at home. Lavender for Luck, thank you so much, honey. You is working it. Thank you so much. I think I saw GT was telling everyone too. Thank y'all so much. Stay at home cutie said I bought back to Roots organic tomato grow kits from Amazon and looking forward to buying more items from this for this food shortage. I understand you, honey. I understand. Sylvia Fit Never Quit said I'm canning everything. It is so addictive. I know, y'all. I felt the same way when I used to can. I wanted to can everything. But y'all know. Rachel Elizabeth said your husband is very, very lucky to have you. Sure, he already knows. Do you know? He looked over here and just laughed. Like, thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you so much, honey. GT said, have a good one, everyone. Headed back to work. Bye, GT. Thank you for coming in. And enjoy the rest of your work day. Stay at home. Cutie said, I grew up with a family that grew all vegetables in our backyard. That's what I'm talking about, honey. That's what I'm talking about. Louder for Lex said, hey, Rachel, did you hit the thumbs up? Crystal Creation Craft said, I finally filled up both freezers. Bought the ball book to help learn how to prep. My hubby has come around to prepping and gardening. Now he's talking about buying a dehydrator. Get it, girl. Get it. Get it. Get it. Let's see. Letitia say, I prep for my family and my extended family. Sometimes my extended family think I be talking crazy. You're not by yourself on that one. I know, honey, but guess what? I do not care who think I'm crazy. I probably got some family members that probably think I'm crazy because nobody in my family preps like I do. When some of my family back home, nobody preps like I do. They may put a couple canned goods or something in the cabinet extra, and that's it. You know. Hey, let's see. Symptoms of Soil 55 says, see ya, GT. Show peace by growing with the Livingstons. Hello, happy to be here. Well, I'm happy you're here. Thank you for coming in, honey. Thank you for coming in. PNG Media News said you mentioned before that you had. Hold up. You mentioned before that you had at one time stopped prepping. Why was that? What did you do with all the things you stocked up? Okay, so I stopped prepping when our house got extremely full. My husband was still active duty military. So when we start no, actually when he got out and we dealt with transitioning, we felt back on that stuff. We used that stuff because transitioning was, whoo, it was different. Okay, so the stuff that we had stocked up, it came in handy. You know, we had to use it. Even my coupon and stuff. We went, 6 months to a year never having to buy tissue or paper towels. We had so much food and stuff. And during that time, I've always had GERD. I was born with GERD, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. So I was able to eat a little bit more of different things. So all of us was eating, and then the kids were, toddlers. Okay, so yeah, we fell back on it because y'all know how kids they constantly want to eat. Even now, they constantly want to eat. But when he got out, let's see, I think I had a 7-year-old. See. No, 8-year-old, 5-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Because I had two of them back to back. So I think it was 4, 5, and 8. I think. Yeah, somewhere around there when he got out. So it was a lot of different things. And you had to feed them, So that's what happened. We went through our stuff. Neither one of us was working or anything like that. He wasn't getting his VA right away because that stuff takes time. So we literally fell back on that stuff, So it took us a good 2 to 3 years to even get things situated. Like it was hard times. So when I tell you it was hard time, it was hard times. It even got to the point to where we was homeless a couple of times. So we had to use that stuff as well. Before that, we got to that point, we had almost used that stuff, and then it just kept going, like seemed like downhill from that. So when I tell you, I know even before him I had some struggles when I was a single mom on my own. And then after he got out and stuff and went through that mode, saying we went back into having a little bit of hardship. So that stuff came in handy. It did. It really did. And before I met him, when it was just me and my oldest, I had already knew, and like I told you, I didn't want to reach back and ask my grandma or my uncle for anything. They had no idea of what I was going through, because I didn't tell them. and I learned to like get rice and stuff like that in the house. And it was sometime where I would eat one slice of bread just to make sure she had a whole loaf, you know. And it was hard, but I knew what things to get and what things to kind of have a stock on to make sure she ate. You know, it's just yeah. So there's a lot come with it. Okay, that's why I just wish people would take the time now to stock up as much as they can, because if you've never been in a situation like that, it's not fun, especially when you got kids. Okay, especially when you got kids. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Y'all, if I miss y'all messages, I'm so sorry, but I have to catch up because I'm gonna continue to be behind. Let's see. Stay at home, cute to say, I'm a testament of being homeless and sick, but my faith helped me in remembering all I learned from a childhood. I know that's right. Stay at home, cutie. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. Lavender from Lux said, amen. Stay at home, cutie. A lot of things I learned growing up, and I would say when my grandma passed away, 2018, things I see like things would happen, and I knew exactly what to do and how to do it, just like that. And even to this day, I ask myself, what would she do? And it's like I could go back to my childhood and like literally know like exactly what to do. So things that you learn growing up and that you teach your kids at a young age, it sticks with you. Okay, it sticks with you. Let's see. I saw something up here. And I have to say, my grandma used to tell me stories about her dad and her mom. Like her dad, which would be my great granddad, he passed away when I was like my freshman year. So I knew him. It ain't like he passed away before then. While I was small, I knew him. So he when my grandma was growing up, he had a sawmill. Everybody knew him in our hometown for sharpening saws and stuff. And there was like a mill thing, and like my grandma, mama, and dad used to like hang they like case their own sausages and stuff like that and put them out in the smoker and stuff like that. So it grew. My grandma grew up with that type of stuff, and then when she was raising me, I grew up not doing cases and sausages and stuff like that, but doing more of the stocking up. Things had got better in time, from the time when she was a child to where they was doing all that stuff to the time where I was born. She had kids, and then her kids had kids where I come from, and then it's better time. So it went to stocking up stuff and growing stuff and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like the reason why she had that mentality raising us about stocking up is because how they did things when she was growing up, far as the casing they sausages and stuff like that, and killing the hog and pigs, and I know how to do that stuff. Believe it or not, below me know how to do that stuff because I was taught. I was taught to do it. Did I have to do it? I didn't have to do it, but I was taught to do it. I was taught at a very young age that, and I'm pretty sure if you give me the tools, I'm pretty sure I will be able to do it. No lie. I'm pretty sure I will be able to do it because those things stick with you. You don't forget those. You don't forget those things at all. So my thing was I was taught to do it, but I didn't have to do it. So some people say I was spoiled or whatever. But it was always, I knew when it was fun time and then when it was serious time, I need to learn this. And being a girl, I felt like I was taught more. I was a girl with two brothers and five uncles growing up. Okay, so I was the only girl, in my childhood. So of course, but they taught me more harder. I feel like than because you know how sometimes you tend to kind of baby the girls a little bit or whatever and have the boys. It wasn't like that. I learned, and in a good way. I learned just as much that a boy can do. If not, it was instilled in me even more. And I feel like now that I'm older, yeah, they did this because I'm a girl and I was always taught that I can do just as much as a man can do when it comes to, like, butchering stuff and different things like that, learning how to change tires and do yard work and stuff like that. I was taught on that level. So when I talk to the kids, especially my girls, I try to show them the same way, because you just need to be dependable as much as possible. And I think that's where that comes from. Stay at home. Cutie said, yes, yes, ma'am, I'm the same way. And people call me old fashioned, and it used to bother me, but I'm glad I received an upbringing of wisdom. Exactly. Me too. Trust me, I understand. My peers. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm old to them. um Growing with Hudson said, hey, Mississippi girl and Chad. No, I've always stockpiled. That's what I'm talking about, honey. That's what I'm talking about. Seven blessed mama say, my granddaddy grew up outside of Camp, Mississippi. What? On a sharecropping farm. He used to tell me stories about smoking the meat in the smokehouse. Yes, ma'am. I heard all those stories with my granny, and then when we would go visit her dad, which was my great granddad. He was still up moving around and stuff. And I remember times where um he kept a towel because he was older. He kept a towel on his lap, okay? And I was never to go around him and bumping him, but made fear of bumping him or nothing. He had his piece right there. He had his piece. My granddad was something. He had his piece right there, okay? So it was like, don't go over there because you don't want to bump him. They said I was gonna bump him or something or try and it fall or whatever. But he kept his peace there when we wasn't there. And sometimes we would go and take him food and stuff. Like I say, when he got into it, because he was in his 90s when he passed away. And I was like a freshman in high school, I think. So he was in his 90s while I was a freshman in high school. And my grandma raised me from an infant. So I knew him. And it was just like all the stories about him sharpening saws, like up while he was in his 90s, people still came for him to sharpen saws. He still sharpened people's saws in his 90s. And it was no stop until he just couldn't don't go anymore. So the meal and stuff like that. So I understand, honey. My grandma, you said outside of Camp, Mississippi, you probably done heard of Hazelhurst, Mississippi. That's where my grandma from, and like literally 2 minutes over is Crystal Springs, which is where she moved and had her family at. But like I say, it's like Hazelhurst, Crystal Springs, like literally you like Crystal Spring and Hazelhurst, like it's together. But yes, I understand, honey. Them was some stories for you too. I enjoy listening to them stories every night. Cassie Scott said, by nature, women are resilient. We are multitaskers and we think all day, every minute of the day. Yes, we know how to survive. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm sorry for the guys that's in here, but I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes y'all don't like to hear that. Y'all don't like to hear that, but y'all know it's true. Some guys are so just oh well. Whereas we sitting there like, this ain't gonna turn out right. This ain't gonna turn out right. Let me go and do something because I know he about to mess that up. That's the way it be. Hey, it's just the nature of it. Let's see. Y'all give me a second. I gotta turn this air freshener. I have this one of these airwick things in, and it's messing with my allergies. Okay, I had cooked some cabbage, and y'all know how cabbage make your house smell. So I want to put one of these airwick things in, and it's messing with my sinuses. Let me go unplug this thing. Hold on. Kylie, unplug that air wick in y'all bathroom because it's got the hallway loud and my room loud because I had one in my bathroom and it's a candle in the front. Let me tell y'all something. Growing up, because we had sinus problems so bad, and I always stayed in the hospital. I was a sickly child. Okay, every 2 weeks I had strep throat and ear infections and everything. And then you throw the GERD on top. I was always at the hospital. Hardy Wilson Memorial Hospital, I was there every 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. And I had to get shots every time. And so many x-rays and all this stuff. And in my house, we washed with Joy dishwashing liquid. Like the clothes, my grandma did laundry. She poured it in the dishwasher. Not dishwasher, in the wash machine. She poured dishwasher liquid in the wash machine. And from time to time, I wash our clothes in dishwasher liquid. I just pour it in the wash machine. And I wash our clothes. And there was nothing with no scents, like no gain and stuff. Never used that stuff because it was high in scents. And it throwed our allergies off. No candles. Oh, you wanted to see my grandma get mad? Bring a candle or a fabric softener with some scent in it in that house. Oh my goodness. So now that I'm grown, I got all these candles and stuff, knowing I ain't grow up with that stuff, but they smell so good, and now I'm paying the price for it. Cause my sinuses, when I tell y'all my sinuses, uh, my sinuses be something else, and it used to be to the point where when I was younger, it haven't happened in a while, but when I was younger, I would get knots, and from my allergies, and the only thing that would take the knot away is Claritin. Ain't that crazy, y'all? So now I have to keep Claritin to keep that at bay. That's how bad. So the GERD, the allergies, food allergies, environmental allergies, you name it. You name it. Stay at home. Kitty said I was sickly too, still got sinus allergies and now asthma. Oh my goodness, honey, I feel you. I'm supposed to take Claritin and I have to take Flonase daily. I got my GERD under control. So I take my famotidine every now and then, which I need to take it today because I haven't taken it in I think 2 days. And I try to keep my stomach, in good standings. So I will take it. But I'm supposed to be on a steroid pill too for my allergies. So it'd be the Flonase, the Claritin, and then a steroid pack. I don't do the steroid pack. I never picked it up. Because the Flonase is a steroid too, and that just comes with me being sickly. I'm like, that's too much now. That's too much. I don't want to do it. I know that my Claritin and my Flonase will get me together. That sometimes all my teeth will hurt. Not hurt. They will be very sensitive, and 9 times out of 10, it comes from my sinuses. Y'all, it'd be a struggle. It'd be a struggle sometimes, okay? And that's what I say, y'all never know really what people actually go to. They get on camera and they talking and doing this, and probably feeling horrible. Y'all, I'm telling you. Stay at home kids said my mom, no, yes, ma'am, we had palm olive and ivory and Jergens. My mom grew aloe plants because I was allergic to everything. Honey, I understand. Beauty in the garden. Hey, Beauty in the garden, how are you doing? Lady that says, I remember bubble baths. I know, when no shower. No, we had a shower here, but my girl didn't never use it. We took baths. So Sylvia Fitz never quit says, Seven Blossom, they don't make people like they used to. Too soft. I know that's right. I can get out there and change a tire for you. You give me the right tools, some spark plugs on a lawnmower, all that good stuff. You'll never know. Because those are things that, just sticks I mean, I was very tomboyish, and I'm still tomboyish. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that because I feel like when I'm out there in the garden, I don't know. It just be like nature and all that. But I am very tomboyish. Very tomboyish. People around me know, but yeah, very tomboyish. Very, very, very. I get out there and play basketball like like a straight boy. I ain't that. Yes, yes, yes. Um, chemicals. Okay. Andre Walcott, hey, if I missed anybody coming in, I'm so sorry. I was so behind, so I had to try to catch up in the messages. Reading Garden said, hey, pretty lady, I have been cutting grass, honey. I feel you, Beauty in the Garden. I feel you, honey. I wait a minute. All that time, Beauty in the Garden. We gon' okay. I'm gonna talk to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had to think about that when you said it. I'm like, wait a minute, what time? But girl, I know. Yeah, that is a lot. Let's see. Sorry. Cassie Scott said, if I could walk my children through my childhood and show them everything we did, how we did it, and what we had to endure from chores to getting homework, they would not make it. And you know what? I just had to get my homework. Well, when I think about it, I think I was spoiled because I was a girl. I was spoiled but taught. You know, you can be spoiled and never taught them because everything done for you. Everything was pretty much done for me, but I was taught how to do it. And that's where the serious part came in at. So I'm trying to think. Did I have? Yeah, I did. I had to wash the dishes. I had to wash the dishes and sweep. Yeah, I think that was my chore. Oh, and get the clothes from the washing machine to the dryer and fold the clothes. Training Simple Living said, hello everyone. How are y'all doing? How are you all doing? Doing good. Training doing good. Louder for Love said, Cassie, same here. They would not make it. Girl, so sleepy. LOL. But I'm here to support. Thank you so much for reading the girl. I appreciate it, honey. I appreciate it. Hands in the dirt. Hello, hands in the dirt. How are you? Cassie Scott, not me. I was 20 at 10 years, girl. It was rough. Girl, I understand. I've always been told that I had an old soul. So I understand. At 34, I feel like my mind is probably 75. Yes. And everybody around me is older than me. Yeah. But I feel like my mind is way past them. Like I be thinking and analyzing stuff and trying to I don't know. But I tell you what, I'm thankful because it's done got me this far. Now I done made some stupid mistakes, the kind young folks would make, in my 20s and stuff like that. But they wasn't major. Okay. Some could have been. I thank God that they wasn't, but you have those. But it's all in all, I've always had discernment and been able to think ahead and stay away from the wrong stuff. I've always tried to be on the right track. So, yeah. I understand, honey. I understand. Five, hold up. 5 virgin prepper. Did I say that right? 5 virgin prepper. Are you prepped for God? I hope everybody is. Or trying to get there. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Ain't nobody perfect, okay? So we can only try to do right and be prepped or prepared or whatever for God. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody perfect. Now we know things we shouldn't do, and we probably still do it. And God always also knows, Jehovah God knows us, okay? Knows us and knows that we are imperfect human beings and we make mistakes. So I get those questions a lot in the comments. Are you prep for God? So, I mean, we're imperfect, so we're not going to always be 100% prepped, okay, for God. We can try to do what we're supposed to do, all right? Let's see. Someone told me not to fret when my squash was falling off when they started coming. You were right. Wow, Andrew. Wow. Okay. Lavender for say amen, Miss MGL. Lavender. Lavender. Yes, honey. Stay at home kids at LOL, me too. LOL, but I'm thankful because I don't play the radio. I'm thankful because I don't play the radio and I'm not afraid to say no and able to stay on it. I got you, honey. I got you. You say you don't play the radio though. Honey, I'm a music person, okay? I know that's right, Andrew. So you just gotta let them do what they gonna do. Let the plants do what they gonna do, okay? And that'll be, I'm glad they are coming through like crazy, sir. I'm glad. Trini Simple Living said, nice little community in here. Thank you, honey. Lavender for Love said, Andrew, I'm waiting on mine now. Still nothing. They coming, Lavender for Luck. They coming, honey. PNG Man said, do you include ramen noodles in your preps? Let me tell you. I don't. Because I don't. But I did do a Sam's Club haul. Like I said, y'all will get that video tomorrow. And it was a pickup. Okay. I thought I put some boxes of noodles in my cart. But when I look back at my receipt, I think I clicked on it and must didn't hit add cart. This was going to be the first time in forever that I was going to put ramen noodles in there. Now, I talked to y'all about high sodium food. That's one reason why. And a lot of people don't know noodles don't digest for females as they supposed to. Look it up, do your research. Always research stuff. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, not to get religious or anything, but my religion always require you to look things up in your own Bible. Well, when it comes to what I tell y'all on here, please look it up for your own research purposes. I always say that. Please research it. I'm not going to tell you something that I don't know is true, but I may say it in a way that you may not interpret it good or something like that. That's why they always tell you to go to your Bible and look up what they tell you. Well, yeah, look up what they tell you. So I'm telling you, when I tell you something, research it. Noodles do not digest for females. It's something about our body makeup. Noodles don't digest like they're supposed to. So I try to stay away from a lot of noodles. Now, if they're gluten-free, yes. But this particular time, I was gonna put noodles in my thing, some chicken noodles. I had ordered 2 boxes, and they didn't make it here, but they wasn't on my receipt. And what I was gonna do is the noodle packages is where all the sodium is. Okay. So when I made some for the kids, I said, well, they've been wanting noodles, and I try to stay away from the sodium, so I can like open 3 packs and use maybe 1 packet of the seasoning, because that's where a lot of your sodium is that makes them really, really bad. So they didn't get them. So that was gonna be my first time buying ramen noodles. And not that I don't like them, I like them. It's just, y'all, I'm big on the sodium content, and yeah, I'm big on the sodium content. I had a loved one that had an issue with sodium, and when I realized how much sodium is in everything, a slice of bread has a lot of sodium. When you have to, when people have to be put on a low sodium diet. See, when I tell you about the processed food, I'm telling you from it. Now, I don't have the issue, but a loved one had the issue, and they had to be put on I think it was 1100 milligram of sodium, and it hit all of a sudden. So a lot of people be like, "Oh, don't tell people not to prep for this." I'm telling you, you don't want the doctor to tell you you can't have the 23, 25 milligrams of sodium a day. You got to watch what you eat and have only 1100. That's a cardiac sodium diet, I think is how they called it. So I'm telling you from not something I experienced myself, but a loved one of mine's experienced. And if you get yourself in that situation, now you're being told what to eat. So that's why I never went in deep on why I'll be telling people don't prep a lot of sodium, because the sodium is not good for you. And some people be like, "Oh, I don't have health issues." This person didn't have health issues. Salt is really, really bad. It's really, really bad. You need sodium, but it's a limit of how much you need a day. And one of the things that the heart doctor, put on this person's um diet plan was, you have to count all the sodium. One slice of light bread has a lot of sodium in it. And that's how it constantly ease up. It triggers, it ease up. You think you didn't have a lot of sodium, and actually you did. So I never went in detail when I've been telling y'all to prep and watch the sodium content. Like the video that I did where I had the Cheetos mac and cheese. So today I gave the kids some Cheetos mac and cheese. I ate one to see how salty. Because a lot of times what I do is, if the can says a lot of sodium or something on it or whatever, I still taste it. I am very good of tasting sodium. Can make out a lot of sodium and stuff. And they love the Cheetos mac and cheese cups. So I tasted them. I was like, okay, that's a lot of salt. I could taste the sodium, and it's coming from that cheese pack. So when they have that one day, like they had it today. Everything else don't have a lot of sodium on it, because sodium messes with your kidneys. It messes with other organs. It swell you up. You wonder why, if anybody never tried a diet and they drinking a lot of water and they eliminate their sodium, how you pee a lot. You have to pee a lot when you're not taking it in. Your body is now releasing all the water weight that the salt that made you whole. And I'm not a doctor nor a nutrition. I'm just telling you from experience of the loved ones, a family member that had this issue. And when they put you on that diet, on that thing, because it caused your heart, the like enlarged heart and stuff like that. So when I'm telling you that, I'm telling you that because I care, because I have watched a lot of prepping videos, and they are doing the right thing about prepping. But the amount, and when you don't see nothing else, when everything is sodium, 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 so high in sodium, you can't do moderation. Everything you got is sodium, and if you got to fall back on that in an emergency situation, everything that you eat is high in sodium. So that's why I say you have to think about, do you want to cause an issue for yourself in an emergency situation? So that's why I stay away from not trying to tell nobody what they should stop. It's just that I've had a family member that has had to deal with the effect of sodium content. Okay, there's a classmate that I know that's, and it don't have to be old. You could be young. It's a classmate. I'm 34. This person, I think, is 36, 2 years older than me, but we was in the same grade. Okay, we was in the same grade. So they're having an issue with the sodium content. Swelling and everything else is not good. So that is why I say what I say. Watch your sodium content, okay? Because if they eat mac and cheese, everything else gonna be bland. You're gonna get your salt from that. If it's the mac and cheese in the cup, because those Cheetos mac and cheese, I tasted a lot of salt in those. And with me and the kids, both all of us having GERD, we eat. I eat like they eat. they eat like I eat. So like those little applesauce, the little Go-Gurt applesauce and stuff, I eat those too. I everything you see me haul and I say it's for the kids, 9 times out of 10, I eat it too. So that is why. Um, but I may get the noodles to have. But when I say if I prepare it, all them if I prepare just say 3 packs of noodles, 1 sauce package is going in it. Not all 3 sauce packages because that's too much. Carmelie said TBHQ in food can also affect your vision. Well, I've missed some. But those people who were flooded, their house lost everything. No food, no house. Um, exactly, Lady Dagger status says, yes, Love knows it's a blessing to be helpful right now. It's important to get healthy. We may have to bug out and can't make it. Learn how to bug in instead, though. And that, that's so right. That's so right because I'm oh my goodness. A couple of YouTubers sent videos from Louisiana saying they were okay. Power out, girl. Hold up. At training a couple of hold on, y'all. Yeah. Love notes. I read your message, but I removed that because I don't want to have no other channels listed in here, and I know you wasn't doing anything. You were just telling who they was. But if I keep everybody else from doing it, if I told other people not to do it, then I have to follow that, And like I say, I'm glad they are okay. But y'all understand, I have to be fair. So I cannot have nobody else channel in here because that opens up the door for everybody to come and do it. Yeah. So that's the only reason why, honey. Nothing against you, but I had to remove that. Juanita said, no sodium or no potassium, you can die no matter what age you are. Yes, if you don't have no sodium or no potassium, you can. They are very important. But if you have too much of it, too much of it, that can be an issue. Too much potassium will slow your heart rate down. Too much sodium will swell your organs. Kidneys not functioning, and it makes you hold a lot of water weight, and then you have fluid up around your heart and stuff like that. So that's why I be telling people too much sodium is just not good. And like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. It's just, I'm good in the house. Give it to God. Best Yet teaches gardening and prepping for life. I understand, honey. I understand. Carmelie, hey Carmelie, how are you? How are you, honey? Let me see. I'm trying to catch up because I did. Carmen said ramen is preserved with, I cannot pronounce that, but a hard to digest petroleum based product is found in. Yeah, I know it's hard. I know they said men can digest them better than women. They take forever because I know when I stopped eating them, because they would always feel like they wasn't digested. Like I always felt it like right here, like it didn't make it to my stomach or something. It was just like, and then one of my kids had a problem with them, but my oldest daughter loves noodles. She don't care what type of noodles it is. She loves pasta. Okay, and I have to be careful with that because that child would eat pasta every day. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up, y'all. I'm caught up. Carmelly said, when MGL say look it up for yourself, I do it. Yes. Oh, so that's what you did, Carmelly. The reason why you knew what they made with, yeah, it's they hard to, yeah. Anything I say, y'all, please look it up. Just like I told y'all, who was it? Somebody said they look differently at bread. I told y'all bread is made with human hair. And somebody said they looked it up and were like they weren't gonna eat bread no more. Yeah. And that may be a why a lot of people have issues with digesting bread. Because it's made from, it has human hair in it. Look it up. Look it up, okay? How they do that, I don't know. Why they do that, I don't know. But look it up. I said people try to eliminate everything and don't know. Huh? Andrew, that said people try to eliminate everything and don't know what their body needs to. I mean, it's very basic. I feel like it's very basics of what your body need. But like I say, I get a lot of people talking about the sodium thing. Now, it's two things that I feel like is the problem with it. They done stocked up on a lot of sodium and they just don't want to realize that it's not as healthy, or they just don't want to change. Like they don't want to change. And I can tell you, too much sodium, too much of anything is bad for you. But too much sodium, it's not good. It's not good. And you gotta look at this too. Like, now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't cut out sodium. Don't be like, oh, Mississippi girl said, don't do that. We need sodium to live. I say lemon. Don't be in a situation where everything you have in your house is sodium filled. Okay. Elizabeth said, human hair, wow, Oprah loves bread. Ha ha. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. I remember when I was little, well, when I was younger. Oprah said that she could take just the skin off and fried chicken and eat and wrap it up in some bread and just eat that all day. That she loves that. That do be good though. It is good. But yes. Shakira, hey Shakira, stay at home. Cutie said yes. Low sodium causes hypertension. I was shocked when I was told by a registered nurse. Shot borderline. Oh wow, wow. Look, at the end of the day, everybody gonna do what they do, eat what they want. I'm just not gonna tell somebody to go stock up and eat stuff that I know is not good to eat high amounts of. Okay, I'm not gonna do it under no circumstances, under what nobody else may, feel. Everybody's gonna do what they feel like is best for them. Um, the whole sodium thing, because I have a lot of comments about it. The whole sodium thing, that's just my opinion. You won't see a high, you're gonna see sodium, but you ain't gonna see a high amount of sodium. Like I said, I have saw so many preps not knocking them, but everything that they showed for prepping was high in sodium. Okay. And I'm just like, that's not good. Everything was processed. I told you, I stopped canning. I think recently somebody said that recently they came across some low sodium canning recipes. But that was one reason why I stopped canning, is because the amount of salt and sugar I had to put, that was necessary to put just to help with the preserving process, it wasn't agreeing with me. So everybody's gonna prep and do whichever way they want, but please don't expect me to tell you to do something that I don't agree with. Take it and do what you think is best for you. I'm just saying, in an emergency situation and you have to be home, what if you got a health issue or not? Because just because you don't have one, you can bring one. Okay. um huh, we only know what people tell us. They do what they want. Not my circus, not my monkeys. What that mean, love notes? Maya Angelou. Love knows I'm not gonna debate this, honey. Everybody can do what they want to do. When it comes to the sodium thing, now I'm gonna just go ahead and get off that subject. Everybody can do what they want to do, but at the end of the day, MGL is not going to tell somebody to do something that I don't agree with. If I don't do it for myself, I'm not going to tell nobody else to do it. Okay. So, with that being said, you stock the way you feel like is best for you and your family. I'm gonna stock the way that I feel is best for me and mine. Um, Everybody know too much sodium, too much sugar is not good. It causes a lot of problems. Now, I don't know why it's being said too little sodium. I have not told nobody not to eat sodium. I eat sodium. I've been watching the comments and I've been saying a lot of too little sodium. I ain't told nobody don't have sodium in your diet. I'm not stupid. I know you need sodium to live, okay? But what I'm saying is too much of it. I don't even know how we got to the low part of it. Sodium is in everything. So when it comes to that, too much sodium, stocking up on everything that's high in sodium, Viennas, chili, what else? I saw Hungry Man's, everything, every single thing was high in sodium. Nobody is going to tell me that is good, that is good to have in an emergency situation. I don't even understand why we would do that, especially when you can get a lot of fresh vegetables, a lot of fresh Beauty in the Garden. I don't know if you're still in here, honey. But that's one thing we see when it comes to prepping. Everybody bypass the produce. If you're not growing, and by now y'all know me and Beauty in the Garden, we're cool. So we have had this discussion that the produce section for people that don't garden is a prepping thing. She did a video. Juanita Gates said, "Got to go, family. Love y'all. Love you too." Juanita Gates, thank you for coming in. So, not stupid. So let's see. So if you're not canning or gardening, you know, or if you know how to can and maybe you don't have the room to garden, think about when the produce area have those snap beans, fresh snap beans and stuff that you can get those and cook them and freeze them or dehydrate them or whatever you want to be. You don't have to. You don't. There's other things to do if gardening is not your thing, or you don't want to buy stuff out of can. You trying to keep it as healthy as possible. You can do things like that. Like she did a video about squash and stuff. People overlook that squash and stuff is right in the grocery store if you're not able to grow it. Squash lasts a long time, if it's stored right. So look at different things like that. It's so many different options. See, Rachel Elizabeth said you're definitely not stupid. We know that. I appreciate all you say. I'm taking notes during all your videos. Seriously, you have taught me a lot. Thank you so much, Rachel Elizabeth. Thank you. Um, Tawana Harris say, I can, like, Grandma, you can never go wrong when you can and grow. Like the old folks, they live past their 90s. Yes, it's a lot of options. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like I said, if you can't grow your own food and you want to stock up, they be having, I don't know how the prices is now in the produce, but if you like peppers and you find peppers, 59 cents a pound, get you a lot of peppers and can them or freeze them or dehydrate them. A lot of people, and that's what I don't think Beauty in the Garden is in here no more, But that's one thing, she came up with a valid thing in her videos that would make you think that a lot of people bypass the produce and go straight to the canned stuff, the frozen stuff, the processed stuff. When you can get those stuff, and you can get the fresh stuff. And yeah, if you ain't growing, if you ain't growing your own food, it's something that's better than nothing. So if you get the fresh stuff, you can process it yourself, and you may find it when it's done weekly deals and stuff like that. So it's a lot of different options. Let them know. Say that's the way I do it. 1 pack of sauce for 3 noodles. If it's too much salt or sodium, I say everyone, this is good. I'm really enjoying this. Cassie Scott says, I agree. T. Harris. Lady Dagger said it's odd to me that they don't affect me, but it's wonderful. And I do the aroma mainly for saving seeds. Try a cherry type and see if it affects you. Honey, Lady Dagger said they all affected me. Even the yellow ones. I can't do them. I had tried them. I can't do them. Can't do them. How they were. Oh, okay, love knows. Yeah, I just have to keep it simple for everybody because I know what'll happen. It'll be like, oh, such and such was able to do this, but I came in here and do this, and then they actually came in just to be funny to do it. And I'm just like, nope. I just keep everybody's out. And like I said before, you just never know. You just never know the people that you may put in there, you never know what may, just leave it like that. But it's okay. The older folks, we rinse the vegetables all. I just said yes. I had told y'all in the video with the Walmart stuff. If I got vegetables and out of a can and they salted, they got rinsed off, they got boiled. And that water, that first, when I filled it up, put extra water in and boil it, then I pour that water off and put new water in it and then heat it up that way. Because I ain't trying to go that route. Stay at home cutie. Stay at home cutie said lavender. My garden is great. I'm trying to regrow herbs. So far, nothing with my basil, cilantro, and parsley, but rosemary is just fine. And I just planted my cherry tomatoes. Yes. Queenie Walker said, tell your husband I grew those ghost peppers. OMG, hot. I made hot sauce. My husband will not touch them. LOL. Can I freeze them? I got so many from one pepper. Yeah, she can freeze the ghost peppers. Yes, you can freeze them.
They're clean, rinsed off. And then when you freeze, you want them preferably in
Ziploc bag.
not for them.
Vacuum seal. Okay, he said, yeah, you can freeze them. Just make sure that they washed off. Just make sure that they washed off, cleaned, and all that stuff. And he would prefer you to do them in a vacuum seal bag for those, rather than just a regular Ziploc bag. Bad feeling when it feels like your food is tucked in one place. Yes, it is. So I have to be very careful. And for said, my sweet and Italian basil came up beautifully. So now today I planted parsley, sage, and rosemary. Get it, Lavender for Luck. Get it. Lady Dagger says, if someone told me to try roasted radishes, because I hate radishes, eating some now and they are great. Roasted radishes. You just made me hungry and I don't need nothing. Nothing. Let's see. So this is G Money, hold up. G Money dog. I don't know. I'm trying to say. He said get better. You're kidding, right? It's a question. I don't think it's gonna get better. It was just, I wanted. It's because a lot of the comments that I've been getting lately, people are saying, "Oh, things gonna go back to normal and all that." So that's why I titled it like that. No, I don't think it's gonna get better. Just my opinion. I don't think it's gonna get better at all. Let's see. Stay at home. Cutie say, yes, ma'am. I was taught that rinsing canned food is better for you. Yes. Yes. Even with hot dogs and stuff, we used to, my granny used to boil them and pour, let me tell you, you take a hot dog, okay, and boil it and just see how much grease and salt, the salt be glistening that comes out of that joker, okay? We will pour it off, add some more water, and heat it back up that way because so much sodium, so much, so much. That was one reason why we would boil and rinse off. Cassie Scott said, "Oh, Lavender, I can't wait for my rosemary and sage. Lavender said, for years I made my own bread, which I got to get those bread videos out for y'all. Alisa Conde said, if my son didn't want it, hold up. If my son didn't want it, but I wouldn't be eating it. If my son didn't want it, I wouldn't be eating it. Ladder Fellow said, me either, Cassie. Tawana Harris said, my hands will regrow. Just wait. These off from the bottom. Put in glass. Until see, wait, no, that gotta be a typo. Wait, I know it's a typo. You said your hands will regrow. Just take the lead. Yeah, that's a typo. Tawana Harris. Stay at home, kids, said Lavender. That's awesome. I need to plant some sage and thyme too. Not hands, herbs. Got you. Got you, Tawana. I was like, wait a minute, what kind of hands she got? Did she go? I was like, no, there's a typo. It's all right, honey. Lavender for Love said cat sky tastes different. Lavender for Love says spices are expensive. I am a spice cook, so I decided to grow my own, dehydrated, grind it up, and replace my spice jars. I know that's right. Y'all, hubby is over there hard at work. Let me show y'all something. He just made this. Ain't that cute? So y'all asked for it. He is literally over there working. This how the front, and this is how the back look. That's so cute. I don't know how to work that thing. I'm doing all the ones that's got the white back. So those of y'all that went over and visited the website, if you don't know and didn't see the community tab, the website is up, www.mississippigirllife.com, and the link is in the description box of this because I just updated it. So the link is in the description box of this live. But he's over there. So all the ones that look like this right here, all the ones that has a white backing to it, I made. Okay, because I'm doing it different because I don't know how to work that thing that he over there doing that cricket stuff. I ain't got that. But this is one I made. So anything with the white, I made. Anything that you see that's made like this, he made. Anything that don't have the white background. So he is over there putting in work, y'all. Every time I look, I hear the thing going on. Yeah, he's putting in work, y'all. So if you haven't checked out the site is up. Okay, the store was open, but I'm still adding stuff. That shirt is not on there yet. I added a couple things. I'm gonna do handbags. I have some handbags. So I have handbags, and later on we'll start doing little tumblers and stuff like that. But right now it's a few shirts on there, a few stickers, and handbag. The handbags I should have some of hopefully tomorrow. If it's God's will, hopefully tomorrow. But we adding stuff every day, y'all. We adding stuff every day. So I didn't give y'all I didn't put the link or anything up until today. So because I didn't get my domain until this morning. So yes. So sweet. Deborah Allen said that's too cute. Thank you so much, honey. Chi Chi Sweet said, hey, I planted all my eggplant at the same time. Now I have 14 eggplant to process and freeze. Girl, get it. Cool, but them eggplants be growing. Once they get the producing, they produce a lot. Lady Dagger says, sorry, Cassie, I can't stand parsnips. I try it different ways and still don't like them. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever tried parsnips. G Money Dog said beans. Okay. And radishes. Okay. I got you. Lady Dagger said the shirt is cute. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. All because of y'all. That day y'all got me. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know what y'all wanted me to do that. But going this route is cheaper than Teespring, y'all. Y'all was telling me Teespring stuff is $40 and $50. And their website was confusing me, y'all. Their website was confusing me. Okay, trying to design it and all this. So no. It was too much. And I'm like, man, I can't do this. No daggone. And I see that other people be selling shirts $40 and $50. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, so I had it. That's why I've been so busy trying to figure out a way that I can do it. And it's been a process, y'all, for the past couple days, trying to learn this, trying to just get everything. It's been a process, but it's to come together. Okay, it's to come together. Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, y'all, hold up. I'm gonna have to get off in here. My daughter is doing this audition thing, this Disney audition thing, and it's done on Zoom, and it's in 13 minutes, and I got to get her on Zoom. I just look like, wait a minute. Yeah, so let's see. Those shirts are so cute. I love it. Get it, hubby. Thank you, honey. I said, I would look for the bag. Love me a good shopping bag to use. We never pay for bags in the area I bring them. I understand. Make some Mississippi Girl Life tote bags. That's the plan, Rachel. That's the plan. Love knows to tell hubby we like the t-shirts. Love knows said they like the t-shirts. He said thank you. Love said stay home. Laura Apartment says to have a peaceful and productive evening. Thank you so much, honey. Good luck to your daughter. Thank you so much, Lavender, for luck. So yeah, y'all, I need to get off because it was like last minute. And yeah, and it's at 8:00 on Zoom. It's like a Disney audition thing that I signed her up for. All the kids could have did it, but she the only one that wanted to do it. The other one's like, I don't want to get on camera and do that. So she wants to do it. So yeah, and they said she cannot be late. So I have 9 minutes to get her on Zoom and get her in her logged into her seat spot. So blessings 30,000 fold to you and everyone. Enjoy the live. I enjoyed y'all too. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I really, really appreciate it, y'all. I really, really, really appreciate it. So I want y'all to have a Rachel said hats do it all. Thanks. Hope she gets the part. Thank you so much. That's the plan, Rachel. That's the plan. Y'all said y'all wanted, so I'm doing it. Okay. So like I said, the link is in the description box, and it's also on the community tab. I did a post today, so y'all can go check it out. Not much up right now, but like I say, it's just starting, so I'm just adding as I go. So I have some things to add tonight. Okay, so with that being said, thank y'all for coming in. Y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Until next time, y'all. Happy gardening. Bye.
Top boogie.